Wonderful. All right, let's wrap things up with a lightning round. I love the power of words and the capacity for great quotes to change lives. So I'm going to read a few of my favorites, and then have you tell us what they mean to you. First thing that comes to mind, because I know you're an improv aficionado, and it's called the lightning round. So,
Right.
so here we go. I have to confess, I was going to introduce you today as the godmother of improv. And fortunately, I looked it up. And there was a godmother of improv called Viola Spolin.
Viola Spolin, absolutely.
So I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I did my research. But she says, this is her first quote: "Play touches and stimulates vitality, awakening the whole person, mind, body, intelligence, and creativity."
Absolutely true. When we play, we enter a new realm where the part of us that says no takes a rest. And we need that. We need to be where we're accepting life. Play equals life.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking today as I was getting ready for our talk, and I had the thought for the first time that it feels like I'm a kid that just found a new kid in the neighborhood to play with. And I was all excited about getting a chance to play with you today.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
Well, it's a gift to me. Boy, wow.
so this one is from the inspiring Patricia Ryan Madson herself.
Hmm.
She says, "Being alive is like riding a bicycle. We always feel a little off balance and insecure. But in the act of balancing, we come alive."
Well, it's the gerund there. It's the ing. We often strive for balance, but if we're alive, we're never balanced, because if we're balanced, we're dead.
Hmm.
So it's the notion of the ing, of balancing, that is important to, and to remember that when you're feeling a little shaky, as you do sometimes when you try to ride a bicycle. So recognize that's a symbol you're alive now. Stay awake so that you can keep that balancing and go somewhere.
Good, good. From C.S. Lewis, he says, "For the present," as he's talking about the present moment, "for the present is the point at which time touches eternity."
Yes. Well, if we're realistic, we only have the present.
Yeah.
And so there's some way that it's fashionable these days to practice or study mindfulness. And that really has to do with awareness of the importance, the magic of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
This moment between you and me will never come again. There's a Japanese phrase, ichigo ichie, which is used in tea ceremony, which means one time, one meeting. This will never come again. So savor this moment, whatever it is.
Beautiful. All right, from Dr. Steve Maraboli: "The universe doesn't give what you ask for with your thoughts. It gives what you demand with your actions."
Makes sense to me. And I think that we are what we do.
Mm-hmm.
That our motivations, whatever they may be, don't mean anything if we don't enact them. So I can be a great conservationist in philosophy, but if I step over that piece of trash and fail to take action, I'm really missing the point. So
We're back to grit.
back to grit, doing.
That's right. Do
We
it.
are what we do.
Very good. From Adyashanti: "A total acceptance of yourself brings about a total transcendence of yourself."
Makes sense to me that the whole point of wanting to accept yourself is to get over yourself, so that the self isn't the big deal. So what I see a lot of tragedy from young people who are so self-absorbed, trying to figure themselves out and like themselves, and it's me on me on me. The minute they start to shift their attention outward off of themselves, they'll come to a kind of a place where the self is correctly positioned in reality. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. So this is the show anchor from Goethe. And he says, whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now.
Begin it now. It's the now. It's not next week or next month. I don't know how many nows I'll have. At 80, I look pretty good, but there are various parts of me that have worked better over the years. I'll be perfectly honest. So the now is the point in time where if there's something I can give or do, now's the time to do it.